So I'm late to the game, but I did see Snow White. Yo, she was so busy in her masculinity that her mouth did a thing. Like anytime she would just try to be aggressive, because it wasn't naturally in her. She's like, yeah, I gotta look at the video. Like her mouth would always just go. And of course, no birds wanted to come near her. It was just, Disney, why? Why did y'all do this? I'm curious. If y'all was going to do a rendition of Snow White, change the name. Unless keep it like Snow White. Let's get into it. Fine. I got my biggest problem with Snow White. So, of course, her mother passed away. Then her father gets unalived by the new queen, which was his wife at some point. She takes over. She's the fairest in the land until Snow White gets older. Snow White does absolutely diddly squat in the whole movie, but she might say, why? 2 words. And then they be like, oh my gosh, I recognize my power, my strength. If she wasn't around, just why? Just let me teach you how to sweep. That's the only thing she did. She just gave direction the whole goddamn video. It's like, you need somebody to give you direction. I thought the Disney message used to be like, the power is within and stuff like that. She runs away to the forest. She meets the dwarfs. That was my biggest problem. I'm not going to lie. It's like, teamwork does make the dream work. I don't know if y'all know what it's like working in a mine, but in real life, working in a mine, it could be deadly. It is a lot of hard work. So that is probably why the guys didn't have time to keep the house. But the house was actually cleaner than when she got there, because then they got into a fight and then the house looked like garbage. But the house did not look a mess in disarray. So she gets there and she sleeps in the bed and she goes to sleep. Sleeps the whole goddamn day away. Now, in the real original movie, she's like, oh, she thinks that they're children. And she decides to clean and cook and stuff like that, and fine. And they get home and they're like, this is the original, not the book, not what happened here, not this situation. So they come home and they're like, what the hell? We never had a home cooked meal. Like, we don't even have time to cook because they're so busy slaving away at work. And they get home, they work they leave at the crack of dawn and they come home at when it's dark. Is that all they got to do is probably get something out the refrigerator and go take their behinds to bed. They're a whole bunch of men. I don't know if they're clean, but we got it. So they come home. She cooked, the real one. She's cooking. She's cleaning. They're like, oh my God. They're so excited. They're like, could we keep you? Could we keep you? It's so excited because it's like, you just enhanced our damn lives. So that was the narrative of the first one. So now this one comes in and this lazy ass chick goes and lays across the beds. She just sleeps all damn day. Does nothing. Diddly freaking squat. And she goes, she's not, they took away her femininity because she was known, her voice was like all soft and yes. And, oh my gosh. The things that men love about women. This one is like, well, the queen, I had to run away. But y'all ought to take care of this place. Y'all need to clean. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to, if I wanted a mother, I would ask for one. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they wanted her to stay so bad, because it's like, dude, you're in my house. Y'all sleeping in my bed. You're eating our food that we paid for, and you gonna sit here and then just give demands? Where they do that at? How about goodbye, miss? Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. Her prince was, she saved him, apparently. She was the brains. And then I think at one point he takes an arrow for her that was meant for her because, she's the big bad in the whole situation. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about how bad. Not even it was bad. The acting was bad too. It was bad. The prince wasn't that bad with his acting, but it was pretty bad. I mean, goddamn, I can't believe Disney did that. And they released it. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead of myself because I'm just thinking. I'm like, oh, and then the mother, the queen, the fairest of them all, she was singing like she was talking the whole time. So my son decided he wanted to sit there with me and watch it. He lasted 15 minutes until he realized, okay, this is real punishment. And I'm looking at the walls, when kids want to leave. Looking at everything else, I was like, this is not a torment. This is not torment from you. I understand. It's hard for me to watch. So yes, you can go. He darted out and he left. Okay, I get it. Oh, so at some point, of course, the queen sends somebody out to unalive Snow White. She sends the hunter out to unalive her, and the hunter gets to her, and he got the knife, and he's like, and she's like, and I'm like, she's just like, like no emotion, but she got that lip that moves to the left. And I'm just watching and I'm like, this is bad. Like awful bad. Like I can't believe this is Disney. Like Tubi, I think Tubi got y'all beat right now. And it doesn't hold kids' attention span, by the way. It barely held mine. And I was like, I already made up my mind. I was going to do a review on it. So this was more so work than pleasure, because otherwise I'd have cut that mess off. What else? Like, again, the only thing Snow White did was use her voice. Like, not even her voice. She was talking. She was talking like an angry, bitter woman. The movement, it sucks. Like, I don't understand why. Don't make people feel bad for wanting to be in a relationship and happily married and stuff like that. Another thing, like on top of treacherous and horrible. So when the guy took the arrow for Snow White, they take him back, and the dwarf, the one that's called Doc, he's a doc because he got like a master's degree and stuff like that. So they're like, fix him. And he's like, listen, I don't know what you think, but I'm not a doctor. And you can do it. They persuade this guy who's never been in a medical field or situation, who has a doctor, I guess he has a doctorate degree because he kept saying he's not that kind of doctor, to actually fix this guy. And I was like, what the F is going on? So now he has medical skills because she said, fix him. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's not cool. I can't lie. So, of course, this whole thing has been a spoiler alert. I just can't believe how bad it is. I just can't believe it. I did not like the musical numbers that they performed. I liked Hi Ho a little bit, but I knew that as a kid. And the whistle while you work, but she taught him how to whistle. Like, Snow White did everything. She just knew everything. Like, nobody knew nothing until she got to town. I freaking really did not like it. Yeah, I don't know what they did here. What else? I'm sure there's plenty of horrible scenes that I don't want to relive. I can't recommend it. Like, I like Maleficent. Yo, if y'all want to go see a bad queen, Maleficent, I got you. Mwah. Chef's kiss. It was well a thought out movie. I actually felt bad for Maleficent. Look at me changing the topic because I freaking hated that movie so much. Snow White. I just not gonna get over this. I didn't like the actress. I don't like the movie. Oh, and at the end, again, like I said, the biggest weapon was her mouth. She's telling people that they could do stuff they never thought. Like, they was all listening to the queen, following orders as a person should do. And she's like, you used to give out cupcakes and stuff. Oh yeah, I did used to give out cupcakes. Mad at the queen now. You used to do this. Oh yeah, I did used to do. Now I'm mad. I was like, oh wow, this is really bad. But we're gonna put me out of my torture, and I'm going to end this video by saying, yeah, that was torture. It was torture. I like Encanto. Not Encanto. Encanta. I like that movie. Enchanted. There's a lot of movies I actually really do dig. And even the first Snow White wasn't that bad. I mean, it was better than this. But, y'all got me on Little Mermaid. I like that. Anyway, I guess I'm done. So, it's your girl, Amina Seen It. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me who watched this crap? And what did y'all think about this? Because I need to know. Because is it somebody, one person, give me one person that actually liked this, Smith? Because I need to know. Doja Cat.